and welcome to ThatCatDeveloper. And in today's video, I'll be showing you how you can make staff doors and how you can implement them in your game. And finally, I'm going to explain to you how the actual code works. So let's get started. The first thing we are going to need to do is go in your model tab and collision groups. After that, the collision groups editor will open. We need to create two groups. The first one will be called staff and the second one will be called staff door. Great. We can go ahead and close it and go to server script service. Let's make a new script. We're going to call the script staff door script. After that, we need to do a few things. Firstly, we're going to require our physics service, which we game get service physics service local players. We'll be able to game get service players. Next thing we'll do is local group ID and local minimum rank, which will be based on your needs. Currently I'm going to put in these because these are my test ones. I'm the owner of the group, so my rank is 255, so it should be over this. Next thing, we're going to have to reference our actual staff collision groups. So we're going to do this, and basically you just need to pass them with strings, nothing more. We go to staff door. Make sure it's spelled the same way as we spelled it in the collision editor. And now we need to make sure that the collision group of the staff and the collision group of the staff door actually need to pass through each other. We can do this by calling the physics service and using the method collision group set collidable, which we need to pass with three parameters. Name one, which is going to be our staff collision group name. The second one will be our staff door collision group name, and the third one is collidable. So what collidable means is basically it asks us if they can collide, like do they need to collide. In this case we want the player to pass through it, not collide with it, so we're going to say false. Next thing we're going to create is a local function called assign staff collision group, and we're going to pass the player as a parameter. The next thing we are going to write is another function in it called check rank and assign, which we will pass the character through it. Next thing is we're going to make a variable called rank, and we're going to get the player's rank in the group. This is a method that's comes from the player's service. The next thing we are going to do is actually check if the rank is over the minimum rank, and if it is, for every character part in character get children, sorry, a little bit of a mistake, get children, we are going to do the following. If character part is a base part, then we will set the character parts collision group to be staff collision group name. Perfect. This is what we need. This basically checks the rank player, checks if it's higher, gets all of the character's children, and if the character part, essentially if every part is a base part, then it sets its collision group to staff collision group name. Next thing you need to do is go in after the fourth end and open a little bit of space here and type this if function if player dot character, then check rank and assign, and we are going to pass through the player's character through it. After that we are going to call player dot character add it. We're going to connect to the function that we just made. Make sure it has no brackets so it automatically passes variables. After that we can exit out of the function that we just made, and we need to make two events. First one is player.player added connect function player, and in it we'll just make sure to add again player dot character added connect function character, and in it we will call our assign staff collision group with the player. And the last thing we are going to do is for each player in pairs of players get players, we are going to assign staff groups to them. This is just in case if it doesn't work. So now in your game, wherever you want for it to therefore to be a staff door, basically just create a part. Once you create a part, just scale it as where you want only stuff to be able to enter. And in the properties, in here in the collision group, you're going to set it as staff door. This is all you need to do. Make sure to anchor it. I'm going to change its transparency to 0.5 so you can actually see if I can go inside of it. And let's test it. Okay, as you can see, I loaded the game and I can easily pass through it. Let's see if we change our variable to something that's not that I am lower than, so like 300. And as you can see, I cannot pass through it. So thank you for watching this tutorial. Please like and subscribe. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment down. And I'll see you guys later.